On the line, flying high. It's prime time, Coach Prime got the squad ready. Now it's on time. Boss in the black and gold, undefeated as the gold. Travis Hunter locking down, he's taking full control. Shooter in the pocket, throw it down for precision. Man, listen, every play, every snap, man, it's like a vision. We got talent in the trenches, fire in our souls, fire shoes on our feet, we can't be beat. Boss Nation, stand up, let the world know. Undefeated season, we ready, let's go. Our receivers got the speed and they got the hands. Corners in the league, they don't stand a chance. Shit is slinging bullets, wide outs on the go. Somebody let them know it's about to be a show. Linebackers hitting hard, defense never rests. Every down, every yard, we put them to the test. The boss on the rise, better check the stats. We are like that, we taking every game, no looking back. Boss Nation, stand up, put your wrist in the air. Hold it up, they know what time it is, Shadura. It's more than a game, we are putting our stamp on the game. Gold jacket, Hall of Fame. We grinding every day, we making history every week. The Buffs are the future, y'all gon' see. Travis and Shador, they leading the pack. With a team full of stars, so there's no turning back. From ballin' to the world, look, mama ain't on top of the world. Buffs on top, it's a...
Yo, what's going on? What's good, people? What's good? Salute. What's going on, Warren G? Salute. I want to jump on here, man. I'm about to go to the dentist. And get some work done. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to go live tonight. I might be out of commission. So I want to give y'all something before I go into this up under this knife. I might be woozy later on. So I want to give y'all a little something. We got some news y'all can use, man. We got some news y'all can use. And some of this stuff is old, some of this stuff is new. You know, I ain't worried about being first. I just like to put my own spin on it. What's up, Warren? I'm gonna drop the link in case some of y'all want to jump on. This is just a free for all right here. All right, so let's get to it. So I watched an interview on the Pivot the other day, and the guy said Snoop had put like something guys in the NFL, and so in the group, I mean, one of the guys they sent this. So I don't know how old or recent this is, but this says 49 people. So that relationship that Coach Prime has with Snoop Dogg could benefit Colorado down the line if you're looking at the amount of guys he's actually giving a shot to make it to the NFL, right? I don't know why my StreamYard, it's supposed to do it where I'm like, it won't do it, y'all. It's supposed to make it where I'm like the same size as the picture. But it won't do it. It won't do right. But all right, so this is a good relationship for Coach Prime to have with them Cali kids, straight out of Compton, LA, South Central, all that kind of stuff. And because y'all know who coming now. Y'all know Shaq coming to get a lot of these kids. Shaq and Mikey Williams, they come to get a lot of these kids, try to bring them to Sacramento State. So, and I think they're going to have a bag to help bring them up there. So we got to be mindful. You got to hold on to your relationships like Snoop Dogg and grow these things, because I say Shaq is coming. I know this is basketball right here, but he's the general manager of Sacramento State. And they have a football team too. So, and a lot of people might say, man, they ain't going to no darn Sacramento State. You know what? It's a lot of people that play for the Cleveland Browns that don't want to play for the Cleveland Browns. You know why they play for the Cleveland Browns? Because the money is right. And Shaq and some of these other guys that I heard, and some billionaire friends over there in California, finna try to make Sacramento. So listen to what I'm telling y'all. Shaq is a little dog when it comes to the other guys that's connected to Sacramento State. They got money. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. And Shaq is one of the most successful NBA players that we've known to come through the NBA. Yeah, I'll say arguably he's in the top 5, right? And he's a little dog compared to these other guys that's connected to Sacramento State. So we need to keep all our California connections intact, because they might come and drop the bag and steal some of these players, right? But I'm gonna tell y'all another relationship that I didn't know was brewing has been brewing for a long time. And it was right up on our noses, right? Direct TV, Lil Wayne and Coach Prime. This is back in the day, y'all. This is back in the day, right? So y'all remember I seen Lil Wayne up in Boulder or whatever. I don't remember seeing Lil Wayne in Jackson. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't remember seeing Lil Wayne in Jackson. But let me bring Warren to the stage. What's going on, Warren G? Can you hear me, Warren? Hold on. I'm telling you, I ain't plugged up. I don't know if you can hear me. I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
All right, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I don't know what you mean. Is there? Hey, Warren, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Yes, sir. What's good with you, brother?
Hey, man, just giving a little update. I got to go and get this tooth done today. Get this
Man,
root
this tie
canal
screen,
done.
tie screen to one door, that doorknob, another one to your tooth, and you close the door. And take a shot. Take a shot, a strong 2 shots of cognac. You be all right.
Yeah. And look, I've been fighting with this tooth for like the last 7 years. Like I've been debating, and the dentist has been trying to take it, but I'm like, man, my tooth it healed up. Like it was hurting. I couldn't drink water, none of that. But cause if the cold air touched it or whatever, it used to hurt.
Yeah, so it's sensitive to the cold, so it's got a little hole in it or something.
Yeah, but see, it stopped hurting. It stopped hurting. I could drink water on it. I could bite stuff with it. And then like last week, I told myself, I said, all right, man, well, I'm about to switch jobs. So I said, all right, well, I got my insurance. Let me test this tooth out real good. So I had an apple. Man, I bit that darn apple and bit it all up. Man, about 2 days later, my mouth started swelling up on me and everything. So I had to go to the emergency room, dog. They wouldn't even take me to the little walk-in clinic. They had to go to the emergency room. So yes.
Yeah.
And they say, one of my homeboys would tell me this. He said, dog, if you don't get your tooth taken care of, that infection can cause you to have a heart attack. And
Yeah.
like my blood pressure been high the last few years. I ain't, I'm like, okay, I done gained some weight, trying to work out, trying to do what I gotta do. And I'm telling y'all this not because it's about me. I'm telling y'all because we all gonna go through issues with our mouth, with our teeth or whatever. So if you have, they say a lot of black men die from not getting their teeth done and the infection getting your bloodstream and it make you have a heart attack. So hey, I'm putting it out there, y'all, because I know some of y'all in the same boat on me. Even though my mouth look right, it still ain't all the way right. It's up in the root. It ain't all the way right.
Well, at least you got your teeth, bro. At least it ain't dentures. You ain't pulling them out your mouth every night.
I'm gonna talk to them about that too. Like I'm gonna talk about getting me a little plate done now while I got all my teeth. Because once you don't have all your teeth, it's hard to get a plate that match your original teeth.
Oh, you talking about getting the molded for the future?
Yeah. I'm
But
thinking about going to get me a mold.
but your gums as you get older though, they change. So
Oh,
that
they do.
molding may not be the right one when when you get older, yeah,
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 because you
yeah,
do
yeah.
count, guys. When you're younger, you do have a bigger face. When you get older, your face starts shrinking
Yeah,
up a little bit.
yeah, yeah. Your whole little yeah. So either way, you're gonna have to wait until that time. Just be blessed right now. That's all. Just be blessed. You
Okay,
got them all.
and I got an auntie that got all hers. She 83 and she got all her right now.
Yeah,
So
yeah. There
yeah,
ain't nothing saying that you won't have all yours by the time you get older. Yeah.
but
Save
so
that
look,
money. Save that money. Spend that on your girl.
let's get to it real quick. So
Yes, sir.
I never seen this picture with Lil Wayne in prime way back in the day. This back in the day right here. This when he was still wearing the bandana.
Yeah,
This Hot Boys Lil Wayne right here.
yeah.
So they was already kicking it way back in the day, and now they in Boulder. You know what I'm saying? They built this relationship. But see, I thought, when I seen Lil Wayne in Boulder, I didn't know Coach Prime and Lil Wayne really had this relationship like this. Let me take y'all back and show y'all some stuff now. They've been giving Lil Wayne a hard time. They've been going at Lil Wayne, talking about how he, on the SERP and he can't rap the same as album and all that. But like that's most artists. Think about it. Most artists that was hot in the 2000s, I don't care if they did SERP or not. If they were clean, they still ain't pumping out the same kind of music that they was pumping out back then. That just think that's all out the Temptations and
Most
all them.
Yeah, most entertainers are their part of their lifestyle is to deal with drugs in some kind of way, whether it's powder or liquid or form, whatever. They all most of our entertainers have problems with. And I'm not just talking about blacks. I'm just talking about entertainers. Period. That
Entertainment.
was out.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they that's part of
Yeah.
their lifestyle. Some drugs. Now you do have your few that didn't, but for most part it was a generally accepted in the entertainment industry to be snorting cocaine. Well, you know what I'm
Exactly,
saying?
exactly.
Yeah, it was, and at least up in that realm, it wasn't,
And
it wasn't frowned upon like it is if we were to see it in general public. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, at the factory where you working on that machine where you need to be sober because if you
Yeah,
if you ain't paying attention, your arm get caught in that machine. Yeah, yeah. That's the main reason why. But
yeah.
so and the other flip side of that, they were trying to go at Lil Wayne saying how what he did done fried his brain. That's why he can't make good music no more. I'm like, nah, I don't really believe that because think about how many. Only person I know that kind of still make good music for a long time was kind of like Jay-Z. But even like now, I don't remember the last new hit from Jay-Z that was fire. I remember that 4/4 album, but other than that, I think about it. That was over 7 years ago.
Man, most artists create music when they high, man.
Yeah,
Whether when
most
they
of
go
them,
to
and when they
smoking that
young.
weed, yeah, if they smoking that weed, man, it take them
Eh,
to a whole different place. You know what I mean? Where they can,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So yeah, most of our entertainers created the music. I mean, from back in the day too. Now I don't get it twisted. Rick James, come on, man. Some of his
You're
best
right. You're
albums.
right.
Some of his best
You're right.
albums came out when he got come on.
Yeah.
Are
What's
you
going on,
for
Shirley? What's
real?
what's going on, Diggs? Hey, you're 100% correct, dog. But I'm also saying this too. Everybody got like a little time frame, like when you make your good music. Like how little kids, we can be in the wonderland in our mind, like we're gonna do everything. But when you get older, your mind start kind of cutting back to you, like limiting you on because you don't hit your head enough. You start realize like, okay, I might not be able to do this. I might not. Let me go sit my butt down and go do this. This is what I know is for sure. That over there, I'm dreaming about that. I got to make sure I take care of my future. You know. So sometimes when the older we get, the less your mind just run freely. You
Right, you're
follow me
not
what I'm saying?
your focus and your creativity goes to a different.
It starts to
Just like
diminish a little bit.
anything. That too, but it could just be the fact that I'm not interested in singing anymore. It doesn't resonate like it used to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I could sing, I could still sing and all of that, but it's not a passion like it used to be when I was younger. It was not like a fire in my belly. So
Yeah.
you don't allow yourself to go toe to the limit. Now there are artists that do continue to have that, but
Mhm.
again, that's just been the way it is. You know,
Yeah,
most
just like a
artists
lot
and
of
stuff, we
fishermen.
just yeah.
Just like a lot of fishermen and football players and stuff. When you first got that fishing boat, you want to go all the time. Now you go drive by a lot of people's yards, you see a fishing boat sitting out there in the yard, it's breaking down, and they don't never use it no more. It just the passion leave you. So
I
I
mean,
think Lil Wayne has found his new passion, and I because when Travis signed with Young Money, I was like, it kind of took me by surprise. 'Cause I was like, Young Money, like, he actually signing with them. And I started doing my research, and Young Money actually they've been around for a little while. They've been around, and I didn't know this, right? I didn't know. You see Drake right here. You see the number one
you got
guy,
they got
first
Lil
round.
Wayne. They got Lil Wayne on ESPN talking about sports, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And see, like, these
And-
are some of the guys in this class this year. Travis Hunter, some more of these guys. Like I don't know these other guys. I ain't gonna sit here and hold you, but when I found this out, when I saw this what kind of caught my attention right here. Where my pictures at? Right here. You remember man Dallas? You remember
I sure
Dallas
do. I
Daniels
sure
at
do.
Jackson?
I sure do.
Yes, sir. Well, I said, oh
Yeah,
shoot.
a hell of a wide receiver too.
Yeah. So he
When he
signed
was
with him.
playing for Jackson. Yeah.
Yeah. See, this was that thing about that was 2 years ago. And you see number 23 right here. That's from Jackson too. That's Boulder. The cornerback they had. So I said, oh, hold on, wait a minute. So he been doing this for a while. Travis ain't his first, like this ain't no experimental thing right here. He been chipping away at this. I said,
Well,
okay, Lil
when
Wayne.
you got more streams, it's just like you said, right? When you got more financial streams coming in, you might let one of them streams go. Like instead of you being on the road, for example, you got 3 or 4 financial streams coming in, income streams coming in. You might say, you know what, I don't feel like doing the road, even though I can do it. I don't feel like being on the road so much because I got all these other income streams coming in, so I can cut back on this stream. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and he sold
Yeah,
his catalog a while ago. So sometimes if you're a real business person, sometimes people they'll sell their company to go into something else. Like you say, you kind of get burnt out. So he sold that. I think he sold it for like 100 million. So
of
he
his
take that
masters,
money
right?
and yeah, of his master. Yeah, he sold it
Yeah,
for 100
yeah,
million. So
yeah.
now
Right.
he can get away from the music stuff. I mean, he can probably still do because I think he still do some music. He got artists up
Yeah.
under him, but now he can take some of that money and start a different kind of business. So this might have been the business that he started because he got a love for sports.
Yeah,
But yeah,
he got some other stuff out there that's not publicly. I mean, I know he deal with the skating board thing. I know he got some
yeah,
venture into that. So
hmm
he got some other financial income streams coming in. We just don't know about it from the public standpoint. You know what I mean?
yeah. You think he'll be able to sign Salters? Salters win that Heisman? You
I
think he'll
don't
be able to
know.
get?
I'm not sure how who he has far as his team was because it based on the interview that he had, he tries not to get too deep in it, and the reason why
Hmm
because of what because of the business that he's in with far as music, and he don't want that to take away from that, so he tries to
Oh, so
surround
he kind of like
himself
Shaq.
with people. Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
like Shaq.
yeah,
Shaq
yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah,
Okay, I'll put the
yeah,
money up, but you better at this than me. So go ahead and do
yeah,
your
yeah,
thing. I don't want to
exactly.
slow you down from doing it. You know the ins and outs of this business. Go ahead and do your thing. Now, if it fail, it's on you,
Yeah.
and you're gonna get fired. But I'm gonna let you do your thing.
Yeah. So yeah, you spot on with that. That's where I was coming with it. That's the same angle I was thinking about it. And I don't think he has his hands like all the way in it, but I know I mean, he makes sure he keep his ear to it, but he like no, he got people. So whatever the people expertise is that he got, it's up to them to make it happen, and that I'm not sure of. But I guess his name will carry some weight to draw people to them to that industry. Now, whether they can
Well,
keep it going is the thing. It remains to be seen.
well, tell me this right here, because you know Bucky came out with his shoes, right? His shoes dropped, right? Now, do you think they're gonna make a cleat with these, or just gonna be just a tennis shoe?
So that's not the first time that's been. So I don't know if you remember when Bucky was at the house and his father told him to take pictures of his new
Of all the
product that
shoes?
was coming out, and he had all the
Yeah.
shoes. He
Uh-huh.
put that in there that time. That was one of the shoes, not that color, but it was a different color. So it was, he had
Ah.
already, yeah, you missed it. Yeah, you did. If you wasn't paying attention, it would have got by me too. But I had to double look at it, and I said, okay, so he got a shoe coming out too. He made it. He said he can't say much about it, but I got this shoe, well off shoe right here. He took pictures of all the shoes, including that shoe. So yeah, I've
So
been
my
known about it.
so my thing is, guys, sometimes they play on like turf. So if you play on a turf field, you can actually wear shoes like this. Some guys
Now,
do. I mean, they got turf shoes, but but you got some guys that actually wear tennis shoes when they play on turf, right?
Now, I don't know if they're gonna go as far as cleats. Now, well, I will say that that's gonna be for the YNs.
Now, well, I will say this. I will say this, because most guys play football to be well off. They don't play football just because they like running around in that heat. They playing football because they like, look, if I do what I gotta do, I can build my mama house. Like, so that's a nice,
That's
like,
a good
people.
commercial. Now, the way you just
Yeah,
threw that out there, yeah, that'll hit.
yeah. A
That'll
lot of people
catch.
say, they say, "What's your why?" And this is a lot of people's why right here. They they want a big boy deal like this so they can take care of they fam. They want to be well off.
Yes,
I can
sir.
see a lot of them young boys want to, yeah, them young ones want to wear this. I
Yeah,
can see that.
YNs. Yeah, I can see the YNs, and if they do decide to make clicks, I mean, clicks out of it. Um,
Yeah,
Tiger, I can see where if you put down the right commercial behind it and the words behind it, you might get a hit. You might get a hit.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I think
So
he just made that for just kicking around and look good, that sort of thing.
yeah,
You
yeah.
look good,
That's Bucket.
you feel
That's Bucket
good,
type
that
of
type
time.
of
He
yeah.
Yeah, he just want to step out and show out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Put it
yeah,
on
yeah.
tonight.
Pretty much that's what it means to me.
Yeah, yeah, I got you on
And
that.
and he got some of the YNs or some of the YNs that he could probably put in it.
So
Yeah.
I heard some people the other day. We kind of start going to a little back and forth. Some people saying, um, Salters don't need to worry about his numbers. He just need to worry about winning. So how do you feel about that? Do you feel like Salters need to kind of put in the Heisman kind of performance this year, or he just need to worry about making it to a bowl game and winning the bowl game, and let everything else take care of itself?
Well, I'm gonna go even further than that. Um, that Big 12 championship would get him into the NFL. Now, where in that NFL draft, and the reason why I say that is because of the blatant disregard for prime with the NFL coach, with the NFL ownership. That's one of the things that I think is going to be lingering out there for me. Can our players like a Salter and some of these players that's coming out this year, where they get blackballed because of Dion?
Well, I
Now,
feel
of
like
course,
the
I
only
don't think
people
he.
that got blackballed was his sons. I don't think nobody else got
No,
blackballed.
no. There's some. Well, it's now there's a article. There's news being put out there that they're going back to the NFL colluding against black athletes like um um Deshaun Watson and Lamar Jackson. All of these coaches are, I mean, owners are getting together and intentionally colluding not to deciding who they're gonna blackball or who they're gonna uh make an example out of. And
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
lot of news out there in the streets right now about that. So I'm not sure how far. I know it looks like it's deep. They didn't went real deep with that. However, but back to your question, I think he's a candidate for Heisman.
I mean, but the question really is, should he just try to get the win? You remember that game when Shador was checking out of a play to try to get LeJounte another pass, and like some people kind of get mad about that. But you see how Shador got all them boys their numbers, and they all got looks and got picked up. All four of his wide receivers are practicing on the NFL team right now because he got them all looks, right? Um, so to get a look, you got to have decent numbers. You can't have regular degular numbers. You got to have something that's gonna stand out. So
Right.
so I do
So
do
he
you
can't
think?
do a Jalen Hurts thing. He can't do a Jalen Hurts thing.
But Jalen Hurts almost won the Heisman. Remember that. That's what I'm saying. Jalen Hurts had crazy numbers at the Sooners. At Alabama, he had decent numbers, but he was a winner.
Right.
You
So
see
I'm
what I'm
saying,
saying?
can that be the case for Salter that he doesn't have to win the Heisman, but
But
but he could probably be a candidate as a Heisman, right? Have
yeah, yeah.
some like let's just say he has like let's just say he go 3,000 yards, but he got like nine something in rushing yards as a rush. I mean, as a quarterback as well, and then pick up the Big 12 championship. Let's just throw that scenario out there. Wouldn't that be? Would you say that would?
Well, let me say this right here. So now say that again. Now, how many y'all and check y'all chime in on this? Do
Okay,
y'all think Salters
right.
need
So
to
I'm looking at three
go ahead?
thousand yards, right? We say about three
Hmm.
thousand yards, and he end up around 800 to 900 yards in rushing. So we got 3,000 passing, right?
Yeah.
900, and he ain't gonna be the Heisman winner, but he gonna be a candidate, and he wins the Big 12.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. If he got them kind of numbers, them Heisman winning numbers, like if he had like 2,500 yards passing and like 600 yards rushing, and he winning, now that's like okay, your numbers ain't showing. You don't got the numbers, but you winning the game. That's kind of how it normally work out. Like okay, prime example. The year before last, Jalen Hurts, he had 3,000 some yards passing, and he had like 40 some touchdowns, right? This
Uh
past year when he won the Super Bowl, he only had like 2,000 yards, like 2,800 yards passing, and he only had like
huh.
17 touchdowns or something like that. So he had way less numbers this year, but they won the Super Bowl. So it's just like, which one you want? Do you want a lot of good numbers and don't win, or you want a less numbers? When you have less numbers, what normally happens is you run the clock out, so you won't get the other team a chance to get the ball back a lot, and
Okay.
you don't have as many turnovers. And like Jalen Hurts,
Okay.
his interceptions last year, the year they didn't win the Super Bowl, he had like 16 turnovers. His previous year, he only had like 7 turnovers. So, you know what I'm saying? That's 9 different like turnovers that he took away. So now your defense don't have to go out there sudden change, go back out there and try to get another stop. You don't get another chance a team to another. You don't get the other team a chance to score again because you're holding the ball more. So that's what happens a lot of times when you when you have less yards, you safer with the ball.
All right. So okay. So now we're talking about. So if Salter, let's just say Salter don't have the passing yardage that, well, I don't expect anybody other than Juju, maybe his second year, maybe. And you know what? I'm gonna give him next year, but I think Juju will be the one that will do the numbers that Shador would be doing. I think Salter is gonna be there. He's gonna be the game management. He's gonna get us the wins. He's gonna get
Yeah,
us the W's, more W's than he is gonna be standing out on the stats. Where you'll see him standing out is how he move out the pocket and get yardage. When a play breaks down, he could get you yardage. So I think that's where his standout is going to be. I think because we got some good wide receivers, it's going to allow him to get at least 25, like you said, 2,500 with about 9 something rushing yards. And if he could pull off that Big 12 championship, I see him second, third round.
now I don't know
And
because I kind of
with being a candidate as a Heisman candidate, he ain't winning the Heisman. I don't see him winning the Heisman unless for some reason he just showing out. I mean, which is possible, but be looking from the outside in right now. And they gonna be running the ball this year. They got a bunch of tight ends. They got a bunch of guys who can make yardage after the pass, so that will help him.
yeah. Now I'm gonna say this.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say this, yeah, and y'all hear me when I say this. I think them two running backs, the new guy they got, the new short guy. I forgot his name, man. I keep forgetting his name. He weighed number
track
3.
hawk, track hawk.
Y'all got him track hawk. He weighed number 3.
Yeah,
He like
Ta-
a bigger Dylan
Taylor,
Levels.
Taylor.
Taylor is his last name Taylor.
Yeah, Taylor. So we got Taylor back there. We have Hayden back there. We had Wells back there, and then we just picked up a running back. I forget his name. But I think he just extra body. The running back we just got, he more of an extra
Yeah,
body
yeah.
right now. Just to
Yeah,
have
I think he'll power back in case in case your boy go down Welch. I think he the backup in case Welch go down. But I feel like this little running back they just brought in, I feel like he gonna run the clock out. I think he got the speed, he got the power, he got the vision. I think he one of them. And you see him in weight room, you can kind of tell he running. He the dog on
yeah.
the yard when it comes to being in that weight room. Like even Welch and Welch is bigger than him. Welch kind of looking like, ooh boy, hey we don't have to put that another plate on there now. We good.
Yeah,
I can
Welch.
see.
If you're gonna use Welch, you using Welch 10 yards into the goal line. He guarantee a touchdown. You put him
Yeah, 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 yeah.
that I call him Baby Hawk. Cause
Yeah,
man, he
I call
lifted
it
the
Popeye.
gym. Yeah,
Yeah.
that too.
And shit. And that's the thing that I'm saying. Like I can kind of tell when they was working with each other. Welch looking at Taylor like, God dang, dog, come on, bro, you throwing it up too easy. You making me work over here. So I feel like we got the running game to do what we need to do this year. Um, and like some of the games we lost last year, like that K-State game last year, I feel like we lost that game because we didn't
Run the
win the
ball.
time of possession. Yeah,
Yeah,
we didn't
yeah.
win time of possession. We put points on the board, but we're scoring too fast. It's a certain thing of scoring too fast. So I think we're gonna change that with Salters this year. But this is what I'm gonna say about Salters. If he get into the Gotti numbers, the only way I feel like he's gonna get there if we go into the playoffs. If we win the conference, we play the conference championship game. That's an extra game. Then you go into the playoffs in the first round and then we play another game. That's 2 extra games. Now, if you make it to that third extra game, now with 3 more extra games in the normal people, your stats are gonna get up there. You know what I'm saying? Because you got extra games. That's another 200 and some yards passing, another 68 yards or 100 yards rushing. Now you start getting close to breaking that 1,000-yard rushing and getting close to breaking that 3,000-yard passing if you play multiple games. You follow me on that? Warren, you
Yes,
there?
sir. I'm following you. Yes, sir. I'm following you.
Yeah. I
But I
think
got
that's
us going.
how.
I got us winning the Big 12 though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
See,
If we win the
you
Big
know, you know
12,
how me. You know me. I'm throwing
now
gas on it.
I don't know if we win the Big 12, are we automatically got to buy? I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. From the new rules, we got to
Mhm.
buy.
Oh, it
If
is?
we win the
Okay.
Big 12, we automatically get a buy.
Okay.
Yep.
Uh, well, I wanna win the Big 12. I ain't gonna lie, because I feel like, I made a well, we didn't make the bid because Coach Hayes he changed the scenario. I said I believe Colorado gonna win the Big 12 2 times before Miami win the ACC. Miami ain't never won the ACC if y'all don't know that. They ain't never won. Been over there for 20 years and ain't never won. So if we sneak in here this year and win the Big 12, bro, Prime will do it now. Prime, the second year in the conference, he trying to win that thing. So if we
The
win the Big 12,
contributing factor to winning the Big 12 is Coach Swayze. Coach Swayze got them boys doing some
yes,
the
sir.
thing. I'm starting to see. I mean, Ben,
Yes, sir.
white boy. I mean, I'm sorry, they call him YC. YC Ben.
Uh-huh.
Ben is looking crazy out there, man. From his previous
Hey,
2
hey,
years that I've been seeing him, I said, man, he gonna be crazy on special teams. Because he
hey.
crashed out on special teams last year. So I just used Ben as the. I mean, of course, the whole line, everybody's in there working, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something, dog. You see Salter's brother right here. This is his brother, he's the linebacker, right?
Yeah, yeah. Look
So
at him, man.
I'm in the private group the other day. They were like, man, hold on, man. Do they got the same mom and daddy? Like that dude big. I said, what? Well, somebody looked it up and said they do have the same mom and dad. But his brother is big. Like that's a big dude.
Look
And
at him, man.
what you saying about you see how happy they are in the weight room? They happy. Like
Yeah,
some people
they
go in the
on
weight
one
room
accord.
there's some people go in the weight room, they try not to work out, they go over there and hang out right in the water fountain and splash water on their face like they actually working out and they really ain't working out. Like he got these boys geeked up, they ready to go work, man. They pushing themselves to the limit, and this is
Yeah,
how you get better. You gotta
yeah,
push your body to the limit. And so your body, what happens when you push yourself to the limit like this, your brain says, hey, we can't, what we got right now ain't good enough. So when you go to sleep, your brain kind of breaks down your old muscle and try to restructure it. Like we got to
when you
get better.
got a player like Seaton talking about, we got 2 more laps. We got 2 more laps. Give us 2 more laps.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Or you got Seaton saying, you know what? We messed up on we false started, so we have to run some more. Yeah,
Mhm.
and the boys not arguing about it. They just lining up, said, let's get it. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. I heard them boys
Yeah,
say, I heard somebody say, man, y'all stop talking. Let's just go. Stop talking. Y'all doing too
yeah,
much talking, man. Like you bickering and complaining and fussing and trying to just do what the man say and let go. The quicker we do it, the quicker we be done.
yup. Yeah, they bought into it. Swayze got them boys psychologically got them boys ready, and it seems like they getting after it. I'm talking about the linemen, man. I mean, come on, y'all. Did you see the? Did you
Yeah, yeah,
see?
yeah.
Yeah. We got Love Cooper, Love Lates over there doing splits, man. 300 some pounds.
I seen
Come
it.
on.
I seen it.
Yeah,
I
you come
seen it.
on, man. Come on, man. These boys are, and then they seem to be on like they for each other more this year. I mean, a bunch of them. It's not like a little small pack. It's a bunch of them that's like we all in this. Let's go. You know, and they
Yeah. I see
encouraging
that.
one another. Yeah, yeah.
I see
That
that.
take you a
And
long way in some tough games, though. That type of attitude will take you a long way in some tough games. You know what I mean?
another thing, I don't know why they do part another thing that I noticed, like, and see, we was talking about with Sap and and Marshall Fall and Prime, and like they experienced gold jackets and all that kind of stuff. Like that's a part of it. But what you saying now with Swayze, I'm noticing mentally he
Man,
getting them boys. He getting them boys like
man.
mentally psyched. Like the reason why Floyd Mayweather and Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson beat so many people, and then the way they did it, because of what they trained. Because once they got in the ring with everybody else, their training was so much better. They win was so much better. And a trainer told us this a long time ago. He said, show me a great athlete. And he said, and let me get him when he's tired. And I'll show you a coward. Cause your brain started to lock up, your mind started to, your body started telling you we can't do it. We can't do it. So if you can be the greatest person ever, but if you don't have that endurance, when that fourth quarter, that's why in the fourth quarter, everybody hold them fours up. In the fourth quarter,
Yeah,
everybody
yeah,
hold them fours up. The reason why they hold
yeah,
them fours up, they're like, okay, it's time now. We're gonna see what you got in that fourth quarter. Who really, like our old coach used to tell us, put it there now. Put it, we talking about in practice, in morning workouts and summer workouts. He said, put it there now. So when you reach back to get it in the fourth quarter, it's there. Because if you don't put it there now, if you don't build your body up for this endurance and stuff now, in the fourth quarter, it ain't gonna be there. You can't just magically hope it's gonna be there. It don't work like that. So
yeah,
so yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you hit the
Swayze,
nail on the head.
yeah, Swayze gonna be the reason why.
Yeah.
I would have to credit. I would be personally crediting if they win that Big 12 championship. I have to say that because of Swayze, the way Swayze bringing them in. Of course, the other coaches is gonna be like the fire starter to them just blowing up. But Swayze, he getting their mind right to go out there and physically give it their all, and still allowing them to have fun to be youthful too. You know what I mean? But he got
Yeah.
them. You could tell that he got them paying attention to their core. He working their core more so than anything else, and their conditioning.
Oh, okay. All right. See, when I was talking to you earlier, and I was talking about Warren Sapp them, I'm looking at a different screen. I was wondering why I was seeing something different. Okay. I'm with you now. I'm on the same screen with you now because I'm gonna had Warren Sapp on my other screen up. But yeah, you hit a
Okay.
nail on the head. And me and Coach Hayes, we talked about that, and he was trying to say like everybody trying to gel together. I like Coach Hayes. We had the same conversation last year. People saying, "Can we gel everybody together? Can we get these boys on the same page?" I'm like, "We did that last year. We got them on the same page." I said, "But this year, our secret weapon is Coach Hayes. Coach was it Swayze? I like
Yeah, Coach
about
Swayze.
Swayze. I like about all them guys used to come back from from the pros to work out with him in the summertime because they all knew if they came back and worked with Swayze in the summertime, they were gonna get a good workout.
Man,
And
come
when
on,
you
man.
got go
You
ahead.
see how big them boys got, man. Some of them
Mm-hmm.
boys that came in looking like who done it, what, when, and well, man, he's a project. Next thing you know, you look up 3 weeks later, you're like, damn, is that the same person?
And you notice
Getting at
some
it like that? You know what I'm
with Jordan
saying?
C. Jordan C. He had to slim up a little bit to get in that car. They said Jordan C.
Yeah.
had got like 360. Now he done since he been running more now and not just lifting weights. Now he done trimmed back down. I think he around about 330 now.
No, he said no, he 305.
305.
He
Yeah,
said
yeah.
he
Okay.
said it itself. He 305.
Yeah, yeah. Well, see, he done trimmed off. I think that's
Right. So what
55
he gonna
pounds.
end up doing is, when it get close to that season, they gonna start building up that muscle. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah, yeah.
saying? Little by little, you're gonna get that conditioning as you add on more muscle. So I look at him being what, 315, 320 by the time he start to
Yeah.
play.
Yeah,
But he
yeah.
gonna have that
Hey,
quickness. He gonna have that explosion. He gonna have that focus.
and see
He gonna be
the
able
thing
to.
about a guy like Jordan Seaton, they naturally big guys, so they eat and they gain weight. Like it's easy for them to gain weight. So once we get out of this summer camp and we get into our regular season, he'll probably start gaining his weight back during the regular season. But
Yep,
that's
yep,
good.
yep, yep.
Because we on the away games they feeding you, they like you eating a lot on during the season. So and then you don't run as much during the season because they're trying to keep your leg fresh for the weekend.
But they another thing that I'm noticing, they coming back off of vacations and stuff like that, still conditioned. And I see Coach Swayze imparting that, just because you off, do something. Get up early and make sure you stay
Yeah,
conditioned before you just don't completely come. I'm telling you, if you come back here and you're out of shape, it's a wrap
it's
for
gonna
you.
hurt. Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
hurt you. It's gonna be bad for you.
And them boys
Have you
is ready.
been seeing Shallow do those tours in
Food
Tampa, the
review.
food tours?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
food.
yeah,
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 yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna tell Shallow. Something I want you to add. I made a video yesterday talking about him, having a little fun. But Shallow, I want you to bring Big Boy with you. Bring Big Boy, big 400 pound with you, and let him sit next to you, and y'all go eat some food. I look. I bet the whole restaurant gonna be like, God dang, that's a big old dude. But I think he'll make the video. I think he'll make a little. It's already entertaining, but I think if you get this big old man sitting next to you, Shallow, and y'all both had the same number in college. I don't know how that happened, both y'all 21s. But I think that'd be good
Yeah.
to have Big Boy with
I think so too. It add to some it give you some content, Uh,
you. Yeah, we'll get to know him.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and I feel like Shallow, like I mean, I just feel like Shallow, he talented. He can do a lot of stuff, and this might be another
He
lane for
always
him.
been
Like,
that way though. He always been that way. He always
yeah,
been doing
yeah,
stuff outside the box, even from JSU when he went with the marching band and everything. He got hooked
yes,
up with them.
sir, yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah. So Shallow's
So
always been that kind of person that's very creative and doing stuff outside of football. He seemed like he having a great time, man, in Tampa, man. Shout out to
yeah,
Shallow, man.
yeah, it's like he on a vacation almost, like he just happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and do you notice this right here? All right. So when you see we just got Carpenter signed, it's a cornerback, right?
Yeah.
And now this one is from Buford High School. So the other guy we got to sign, I think he from Mississippi. So we getting a lot of corners. But do you notice in the background you see the little prime, like his shoe, that little in the background, you see that print?
Yeah. Yeah. I see it.
Yeah, see, like when they doing this stuff, man, they creative. They tying everything in and make it look nice. I like how whoever putting their stuff together, I like it. Um, and this is the other guy,
That's
Ashley.
what I wanted you to talk about. I wanted to bring you up. Yeah, he a 4-star.
Hey,
He a 4-star.
hey,
For those who
hey,
was trying to say Memphis ain't getting no 4-stars. There you go.
you
Right
got
there.
one. Look,
Yeah, there you
and
go, right there.
the thing about this, I like look in the background, looking at the background again, and you see how they got the cash
Yeah, the
on the
bag, all
field.
that.
They got the build in a big bag, like like my last intro, I was like Cashville, like no NILville. That's what I said, NILville. Like, hey, dog, we trying to turn Bold into NILville, dog. Let them boys know. They come up here. They finna get the bag. I like how they got all that set up right here. But I seen his broad jump. I think he jumped like a 10 something.
10. Yeah,
And he
10.
made it look easy.
Easy.
Easy. So a lot of
That's in high school.
explosion.
Wait till Swayze get to him. How much better you gonna
Yeah.
get? Come on, man.
Explosion, dog. Explosion ruled the nation, man. Like that's one thing with Travis Hunter had. He had explosion. He could take off. So I'm happy, man. I'm happy to see these dudes coming in, buying in. I can see he got
Oh,
confidence for a corner. You got to have confidence, man. You got to have it.
and don't forget the Polynesian pipeline that just opening up like a
Oh
floodgate.
yeah, yeah. I saw some of
Yeah,
that. I saw some of that too.
yeah,
I seen they did a throwback
yeah,
pitch.
yeah.
Yeah,
Y'all know
yeah,
what it is in the chat. Yeah, that's that gas. Yes, sir. Polynesian
yeah.
pipeline coming through, and them brothers are loyal by default.
Nah, hey, you're right. They are loyal by default. And I did not see the interview with Ashley and Duke the Scoop. I need to go check that out.
Yep,
After I leave the dentist, I
yep,
might listen to that on my way home.
yep.
I'm gonna say this, y'all. I didn't know this. Did y'all see the new glasses that Travis Hunter got?
Yeah, I saw those.
Travis,
I saw
them.
those.
So I'm gonna tell y'all why this is so good for Travis, man. Where the picture at, man? I thought I uploaded it. Where is it?
Oh,
All right,
Adidas.
here
He
go
finna
Travis.
clown with Adidas in a
Hey,
minute.
hey,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why this so good because Travis do a lot of fishing.
Yep.
Now he can go fishing with the glasses on, and those glasses they record, y'all. So they like he did a 3-point contest or whatever, and you can see him shooting the ball and you can see him recording. So for him to go fishing, now he can record all this fishing stuff. Now it becomes like well off media. Now he get to record his fish stories. It ain't just fish stories no more. Now he get to talk about it. And now he can get more deals like Bass Pro or one of these other kind of outfits like that and do a lot of this outdoor stuff. Now this is something I want to see. I want to see Travis hook up with my boy, Mikey Williams. I didn't know Mikey Williams fish. He said he fish. He big time fish. And I want to see my man Hood Fishing and Travis hook up with each other. And shouts out to Hood Fishing, y'all. He got shot last year. My man
Yeah,
back,
he got
y'all. He back.
great. Yeah, he back in full effect. Yes, sir.
Yeah, he back. And the reason why Hood Fishing so popular, man, because he a good dude. And like in this video right here, he's showing people how he fish. He's showing you his secrets or whatever, so you can know how to fish at a high level. He don't just hold everything with himself. He don't mind sharing his information. But I would like to see Travis, Hood Fishing, and Mackie Williams all do a fishing tournament. Now I seen Mackie Williams, he caught a big bass. So you got the sports world, you got the football world, you got the basketball world, all tied together. Now Travis, don't go out there and try to play basketball with Mackie. Leave Mackie alone. Hey, I know you dunking and everything too, Travis, but leave this man a prodigy. Leave him alone with that basketball court. Y'all stick to that boat. Y'all go fishing. Y'all have some fun, and and that video might go viral because you got, like I said, you got the outdoorsman fan base, you got the football fan base, then you're gonna have that basketball fan base. So y'all might do some real good numbers with that. You got anything to add to that, Warren?
Man, you hit it all. You hit all the points, bro. I agree to it. That's about the best I can give you. On top of what you said, Rand was good
Hey,
with you.
hey, and how you feel about this? We've been talking about Reebok here lately, and I seen my girl last night. She posted some videos last night, looking out good last night. See, this is what I want from Angel. Post a nice little pitch like this. You know what I'm saying? Get your 12 rebounds and your 10 points, and we Gucci. We Gucci. You don't gotta do nothing else. Post a nice pic like this, get your rebounds, and try to make it to the playoffs. Then we good. We don't need you to be fighting nobody. We don't need none of that. We don't need you to be trying to punk nobody. Just be her.
Well, the media created that label around her and all of that. So, and some players it's just like asking John Morant not to do a what you call it, what they call it when they scoring or when they do something spectacular. he does the grenade, the gun, and all of that. It's like asking
Yeah, yeah,
John
yeah.
Morant not to show off. It's like asking her not to show off, man. She got to separate herself from um whatever the white girl name is. She got to
But
separate herself. So it's just like, it's like Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman on the field, he was this dumb, and then he just did some crazy stuff off the court, and you almost had to overlook it because he played so well on the court. You just had to accept him wearing a gown and some lipstick. Like, damn, I have to
see,
put
but
up with
like,
this.
but see, and that's the thing. Like, all right, now, I'm gonna keep it because I was a rebounding kind of dude, right? And me and my homeboy, we played this summer league basketball game. And one time, and cause Dennis Rodman, it came through him and Madonna came through our town, and everybody was saying, "Y'all seen Dennis? Y'all seen Dennis?" And we were like, "No, we ain't seen Dennis." But we went to the game later on that day, and we spray painted our hair, whatever. And
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was acting like Dennis, I was acting like Dennis Rodman, getting rebound, throwing them all around, crazy, whatever. But I would never buy Dennis Rodman shoes because that was just for a day right there. We had fun acting like Dennis Rodman for the championship game. But I didn't never get his shoes because I didn't want to get associated with Dennis Rodman. I didn't want to. I didn't want to wear it. I didn't want to wear it. I didn't believe in all that stuff he was doing. I didn't want to get tied in with that. So that's all I'm saying with her. Like, just be pretty and get your rebounds. Don't all that other stuff. Let it go.
I don't think she moves the needle either way, though. I still don't think she'll move that needle in the direction of getting into that number 4 spot. Puma's in that number 4 spot. Of course, you got Michael Jordan, then you got the Nike, and of course, it was someone else up there. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Well, nah.
right now
Yeah.
they were
Yo.
standing number 5. They were standing number 5. So Reebok was standing number 5. We was talking about Shaq, right? You know what I'm saying? I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. I think
No,
he
I ain't
gonna have
saying
to
she
venture
got to move the
outside of
needle.
her.
No,
Yeah.
I ain't saying she got to move the needle for Reebok. What I'm
Okay.
saying is, I, I, a lot of girls that play basketball, a lot of parents, and this is just what it is. A lot of parents didn't want their girls playing basketball because a lot of girls were turning the other way. They're going to that other lifestyle. So with Angel, she's still staying a girl. She's still being a regular girl that play basketball. So that's the
Yeah.
appeal that she got. Like
Yeah. Okay. I can see that Reebok getting. I can see, but I can see, and I'm calling the young girls YNs too. The YNs don't get it just because of Andrew Reese. Yeah, I get that. They gonna buy that off the jump, especially the little girls. No matter what direction they go in, they gonna do that just because of who she is and the persona that she has. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's up, promo? See promo in the building. But yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like she did a post like a month about 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago now when she was like, "Oh girl," somebody else posted it and they was like,
You might have froze, don't me? Might check. Might check. Is it me? It might be me.
"All right, can y'all hear me now?"
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear
Okay.
you. But yeah,
All right.
I was saying just leave all that off the field stuff alone. Besides your being pretty and dressing, do your walkway, do your when you come in
Man,
for
do
the
you think
game,
she
you
gonna
have
just
your
do that,
clothes.
man? Do
That's
you
what that's what
look at her? Looking at her? Do you think that that's all she gonna just be?
That's it. That's
No,
all she need to
no.
be. That's all I'm. That's what I'm saying. That's all she need to be.
But yeah, but that may be what she need to be. But the looking at her, do you think that's all she gonna do though?
I don't know,
Let's go.
man. That Baltimore might come out. That Baltimore might
Come
come out.
on, man. You know trouble gonna find that.
And but that's what I'm saying. She have a good life. She just stay in her lane. She have a good life. Now,
Okay.
tell me this. I see lifetime rental What is he? Is he going that far? Because some people saying, was this a rental? If is he saying this a lifetime rental, or is this really a rental place where he got it from? Like, what's going on with this? Because this is Joy
Leasing,
Seaton's. Yeah, this Joy
leasing.
Seaton car. Yeah,
If anything, leasing's the way to go anyway.
but you see on this thing it says you right. It is the way to go. Oh, hold on, we got a promo coming back again.
I mean,
Couldn't get in. Promo. Can you hear me, promo?
I see
I
a
don't know
couple
what
people
promo
up
got.
there.
Yeah, I don't know what promo got going on. He might be in a bad area. But yeah, so my thing is with these cars, these high-end cars, they cost a lot. Like T-Pain said he'll never do it again. He said he spent so much money. Like if he wasn't there to drive them all the time, this go wrong with him. He was just like, it was a waste of money. So it does give you that clout and all that kind of stuff. But what comes along with that clout is people want you to spend more money. If the girl see you in a car like this, she think you can spend more money on her. So it ain't
Yeah,
about they feeling like you more. They just trying to get more out
yeah. They trying to see yeah, well, more money you spend, the more problems, as Biggie would say.
you. Yeah.
The more
So
money you make, the more problems you have. So it is what it is. But I
yeah,
would always, I'm not crazy. I'm not, if that's what they doing, renting, that's cool. I mean, if I don't know, I never,
yeah,
I never looked at it like that. But I would say, if anything, he leasing, and anybody would tell you that leasing is the best way to have a car anyway.
yeah. Well,
Especially if you're in college. He's a young man in college, and he know the best yet to come, so he can make those purchases as when he's in the NFL right now. I think if anything, being smart about not just forking over so much money while he in college.
yeah. And that's the thing that I want to kind of put out to some of you guys is with the money that they making now. I don't know if y'all seen the new NIL deal. Like now they finna have 20, I think it's like 22 or $20.8 million that they can break down. Every college is gonna get this that's tied up to these big conferences because they got these TV deals. So this conference TV deal, like how the NFL teams have TV deals, that's the money they had to pay their players. So this is part of the TV deal, right? And the ticket sales and the parking, right? So now these guys are finna start getting real contracts. So now all this hopping from school to school is finna change out because they finna have buyouts in their contracts now. So if you sign, they say this guy right here, they say what the cornerback is. They say the cornerback say he signs with us, right? Say he signed with us and they sign him to a 3-year, $250,000 deal, right? They're gonna
Uh-huh.
break that up how they gonna break it up, but they'll have a buyout in his contract where it's like $1 million buyout. So he might be signed for less than $1 million a year. But if somebody want to buy him out, they got to pay Colorado a whole $1 million to buy him out. You know what I'm saying? So now this is going for
So
dudes to
I never
transfer
heard of
now.
that part of the contract. I haven't heard that in within. But I mean, I can see where you're coming from with it. Treat it like the
Yeah, so that's
NFL.
what they're
But
saying now. Like now that they got the a dollar amount or how much money these schools have to the dish out to these players, the scholarship you got to sign. Now they can have contracts for them to sign, and the smaller schools are gonna want this more so than the big schools because the smaller schools are the ones that's getting snatched up. But the big schools are gonna want this too because now if you try to leave, you can't just leave. Somebody got to buy you out, or we still got you
Right.
on the contract. What's up, promo?
That should stop that tampering.
Yeah, that's gonna
You
stop
think?
tampering.
You think? You think?
Yeah, unless it's a school like Ohio State where they got the money, they can pay that buyout. They might not mind because they can
Yeah.
afford to do
Well,
it.
the thing about it is it's gonna be business now. So instead of them, so now people like the guy that just signed with Miami with the $2 million that just signed with
Yeah.
Miami, he got an agent. Drew Rosenhaus is his agent. So now
Oh,
the tampering is gonna go through the agents now. It's gonna be just
right,
like
right,
an NFL team now.
right.
So we talking to the agent now.
Well, that I wonder how that's gonna affect like college overall. Because you remember, like for basketball players, like if they sign with an agent, they couldn't come back to school
Yeah.
if they want to declare for the draft. So are they gonna change that rule too? Like if somebody declare early and then the agent like what, I think we might need to come back a year because your draft stock is not looking too good. I wonder if
I
they're gonna
don't
let
know
them come back.
because I don't know. They might not because they said this year was the lowest in the modern history for the NBA draft. And a lot of these
What?
boys staying in school now because
Well,
they're
you
getting
know
paid
why?
now.
Yeah, I think 16 players jumped out. Like they committed to the draft and then they jumped out like last minute because I don't think they got the draft grade they wanted when they went to that combine. You know what I mean? Which is good.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
glad they let them go back to school. You know what I mean? Let them test the waters. I think that's a good thing. But
But I don't understand why it's not. It should be like that for football, for all sports. I mean,
right,
baseball like that. You can get
yeah.
signed by a pro in baseball and still go to
Oh
college.
yeah. You can
So
still
so
play
why the
football
football
too.
players the only ones that's getting punished if they
Right.
try to test the waters? Like they should be able to test the waters.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that.
What's going on,
Mhm.
y'all?
What's up, Rand?
Hey, what's up?
Ain't
What's up?
nothing, man. I was just about to say that's like legal tampering now. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Right.
Yeah,
yeah. Now
Yeah,
since
because they
everybody
can
gonna want
that's
have
all
a
they
social.
full
did.
blown they can have a full blown conversation with that agent now that they can't have with the player. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
Exactly. Like I
right.
found
They
out
go
something
to
the
the
other night,
agent.
y'all. I found out something the other night. This is just kind of crazy. Like coaches can't drive a player home, right? Like Nick
Right.
Saban or Kirby Smart, they can't drive a player home. That's against the rules. But
Yeah.
it's not against the rules for the player to drive the coach home. so so your coach can come. The Kirby Smart can go to a high school, and if the player got a car, Kirby can get in the car with him, and he can drive into his mama house or his daddy house, his family house, however. And long as the kid is driving, it's legal. But if Kirby drive, it's not legal. So I wonder what happens if you get an Uber. I guess if Kirby paid for it, it's illegal. I guess.
Yeah, I
That's
think that's gonna
crazy.
be illegal.
These rules is crazy now,
Yeah.
man.
I mean, because what's the difference with paying for Uber and paying like a driver? Because if you got a driver to chauffeur you around, he getting paid too.
Exactly. So it's weird, but those are the rules. So there's always ways around these rules. But I'm gonna say this
They
right
gonna
here.
find them.
I'm gonna say this right here though. I'm happy, dog. I'm happy for these players. They finally get a piece of the pie. We've been
Oh
talking
yeah,
about
Yeah,
this for
yeah,
years,
yeah,
dog. I remember when I
yeah.
was playing ball and I wanted to work. They wouldn't let us work because we was on full scholarship. But we was like, dude, we don't got no money
yep,
though.
You got to
Like,
do work
yep,
study program,
yep.
right?
yeah, they wouldn't even let us do
Yeah,
that though. They wouldn't even let us go work for
yeah.
nobody.
They
We
will
couldn't
let.
do no part time work, nothing. It was against the rules.
Yeah,
You just like,
Did he
dude. So we
freeze?
yeah,
can
yeah.
can y'all hear me?
I think yeah. I think we was ahead of times, bro. With Coach Hyder
Yeah,
with that rent a cat program.
yeah, that's
Like
right.
our high school football coach, he implemented like a program with some of the boosters. So we was able to get like real nice paying jobs doing
Hmm.
off season in football.
Yeah, or
And
we'll
then
do
when
something like
football
this
season
right
start
here.
back, we come back. Go
Yeah, like we might have to go to the bank, and that bank will be like,
right,
"We need you to move this fax machine, copy
right,
machine from this side of the building to the other side of the building,"
right,
and we'll do that. And then they'll be like, "Okay, here go $50." And he was
right,
like, "Okay, we was here for 3 minutes and we got $50.
Yep.
Granted, $50 ain't everything, but that gave you some food for the rest of the week. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
So
Yeah.
it kept us out of getting in trouble trying to go rob somebody or steal somebody's stuff because we had some money to go get some Dairy Queen or something.
Yep. So yep, all kind of work, yard work, like anything.
Yeah,
Anybody
yeah,
needs
yard
something,
work.
any booster needs something, or they call Coach Hyder, hey, you got some players, send them over there. I mean, and they pay good, bro. Like you
Look,
get some
so
good tips. High
are
school.
you guys petitioning for some of that money, that back pay money? Is it any of the anybody? No,
Nah.
but
And
it's a true
I
No,
thing
was
some
though.
people
It's a
got it.
real
No,
thing.
you
It's,
probably can get it, Tiger, because they said it's a lot of college players getting back pay.
yeah,
I thought about that.
yeah. They going
seen
back.
it.
Yeah, you might want to
Yeah,
look
it's
into that.
I,
it's players. I mean, they're doing that. So if you've been in college during the times, I'm not sure how far back they going, but
Oh,
they getting
they
back
going
pay. They
back
getting back pay.
because even with the NCAA, think about it. Was App State on that NCAA football game?
you see, we went on the game. We went
Y'all
on
went
the
on the
game.
game?
So
Okay,
that's
because I know a
nah.
lot of them players getting back pay too from the
Yeah,
college football games. That's what that
yeah,
big deal was about. Like that deal you talking about that they giving all the colleges that 25 million or whatever. That's part of that
yeah.
back pay too. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So we might have to look into it. What's up, little bucket? Hey, little bucket and Rain. I know y'all just jumped on, man, but look, I'm finna go to the dentist. I'm gonna try to get
Man,
on here tonight.
Bucket in the building.
After I get
Okay.
this root canal done, I don't know.
Oh
I
my
don't know if I'm
God.
gonna be able to get on though. I don't know. Well,
Get
little
get
bucket,
your
what you
get
got,
your
dog?
get your body E&J. You'll be all right.
Oh shit, nothing. I mean, I know y'all was talking about Preston Ashley. He good.
Yeah, he good.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Perfect attitude, everything, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
and see, and we're gonna talk about that too, y'all. I remember last year I was doing the episode and I was telling y'all how Coach Prime don't like dudes with mean, like aggressive attitudes. He like guys kind of like Travis, where Travis was a baller, but Travis wasn't no bully, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like we need to think about it. You can't never really remember Travis talking down to somebody on a Colorado team, even though he was so athletic, he could kind of do anything he wanted to do. He never belittled nobody on the team, right?
Yeah.
It's a big D lineman that just signed with USC, and he like a bully. Like he talked a lot of trash. I
Yeah,
don't
but
think Coach Prime will bring him in
I got to
because
slap back. I got to slap back at you. You want your linebackers and your defensive linemen to be bullies, dog. You want that
I mean,
attitude
yeah,
on the defense.
but all right, but like you see how we had oh boy, he came in last year being a bully, right?
Who?
The office lineman. And he made the other lineman
Khalil
quit.
Benson.
Yeah, Benson.
Yeah,
And you
yeah,
see
but
Benson.
his game. I guarantee if he'd have went out there and performed, it wouldn't have made a difference. But he was talking that noise and he wasn't backing it up. That's the difference. See, you
But
gonna be a bully and talk,
With you, bro.
and be a tough guy. You got to back it up on the field.
yeah, but my thing, what I'm saying is that stuff, that bully mentality, it rubs people the wrong way. It makes people uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
No, I hear you, but I'm talking about on defense. On defense, I want them dogs on defense, dog. I don't want no nice guys on defense. Man, the Falcons been
I ain't
drafting
saying
nice
I
guys for the past 20 years.
but I ain't
Corey
saying
Dillman.
nice
Come
guys.
on, man.
I ain't saying nice guys. I'm saying people that's assholes. It's a difference between being aggressive, like okay, Troy Polamalu, he aggressive, but he ain't no asshole. You know what I'm saying?
I can see like Tawfiq Thomas. He's trying to get to that point, but I mean he cool overall. But I see him trying to get to that point.
Yeah.
Tawfiq Thomas. What do he play? Talking about
He
D
looked,
tackle at number 95.
yeah.
Yeah, well, see, he a talker, but I don't see
So
him like. Well, yeah, he have been kind of getting into it here and there with offensive linemen. I seen some of that.
so you saying Prime wouldn't recruit Ray Lewis if Ray Lewis was in high school right now?
No, Ray Lewis is not. That ain't who Ray Lewis is, dog. Ray Lewis
Ray Lewis talk
Like,
trash. He a
I
bully.
okay, all right. I'm gonna tell you who a bully. Stephen Smith is a bully.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about defense. I get you with him
Yeah,
being a bully on offense, wide receiver. I'm saying I want my defensive guys to be bullies and aggressive like that. I want that attitude on defense.
yeah.
That's
But
what I want.
who have Ray Lewis talked to on his own teammates now that you remember a clip where he talked down on one of his own teammates?
No, I'm not talking about talking down on your
But
teammates. I'm just talking about having
that's what
that
I'm talking
grit,
about.
that attitude on the field is what I'm talking about.
But that's what I'm talking about though. Like prime example, that wide receiver that's playing for Missouri right now, Kevin Coleman, and people got mad. He was going at Travis. He was going at Travis. And you see, he done been on 4 different teams. This
I
is
mean,
4th college team he been on.
competition, man. He ain't scared. He wasn't scared of Travis. The mother guy was scared of Travis at Jackson State. He wasn't scared.
I got you, but why he been on 4 different teams in college?
He chasing the bag, probably. But see, I'm not talking about that. I'm that type of guy. I'm talking about you was talking about bullies and guys with attitudes. I'm like, I want that on my defense. I'm not talking about
But
no asshole guys that's sit in the locker
that's what I'm
room
trying
and
to get. And then I see, but that's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Sometimes them dudes is bullies like that. They bullies on and off the field. That just in their spirit, and they start to rub some dudes wrong way. Like cats don't want to be around them.
nah, not really, because Warren Sapp was a bully on the field, but off the field he cracking jokes. I mean, he was like a big teddy bear.
You see Steve Smith and Cam Newton. They moved Steve Smith.
Steve Smith on and off the field. He's on and off the field. He's like that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying those kind of guys that's on and off the field. Some dudes can't turn that off. When they mean like that, they can't turn it off.
Yeah.
That's just who they
No,
are.
no, but you keep talking about wide receivers. I want defensive guys. I ain't talking about no wide receivers. Because think about it. Most of the guys in the NFL, they was like that. They know how to turn it off. Aaron Donald was a dog. He know how to turn it off. And then when you see him in the interview, you be like, damn, that's Aaron Donald. But when you see him on the field, I mean, he's beast mode.
I mean, I feel you, but I'm just saying the verbiage when you're talking to your teammates. Even I understand offense, defense line, y'all gonna go back and forth with each other. Once it starts to cross that line and it starts to get like you start to irritate another person, sometimes it turns into something else. It starts to fester resentment instead of good competition.
Nah, that's where that softness comes in, man. If you go look at some of Ray Lewis video on the sideline, he be getting in their ass on the sideline, boy. He just trying to hype them up. You know what I mean? They want the defense to be great. You can't be out there, oh, come on, man. Do better next time. No, man, give me his ass.
Give me a moment when Ray Lewis was getting his own teammates, but
bro, it's go look at the film.
You talking about warm up? Like
no, on the sideline, on the bench, like get them hyped up because the defense get ready to go back on the field.
See, that's different, dog. That's getting people hyped up to go on the field. I'm talking about somebody telling somebody else, man, get your sorry ass. You ain't shit. You like that kind of like.
No, yeah, I'm not talking about that.
You can't wear my jock scrap. Like,
and I'm not talking about that kind of guy. I'm not talking about that kind of guy.
But that's the kind of guy I'm talking about. See, we keep you changing conversation. I'm saying Prime don't like guys that's like disrespectful guys. What Ray Lewis was doing, he was trying to motivate his guys to be better. That's different. Like, you remember that time Steve Smith got into the fight with that DB and he beat the dude up real bad at practice? Dude, face was swole. Like, I ain't never heard about Ray Lewis beating nobody up at practice.
Yeah, nah, that's different.
I think Khalil was trying to get to that point, but you remember when Coach Prime started practicing, he was like, if y'all fight again, I'm gonna make y'all go in that weight room. I'm gonna shut down the garage and y'all gonna fight.
Mm-hmm. And same thing with
I mean, because Tiger, you say that because remember when somebody got into a fight and nobody didn't help him, and Prime came out there and said, if I see somebody else put their hands on them and y'all don't do nothing about it, I'm gonna have a problem with it. So he was promoting it
Yeah.
They talking
too.
about Tyler Brown.
All right. But that's different. There's different
Yeah.
levels. It's like if you seeing your teammate getting picked on, come help your brother. That's what he's saying. Like he ain't saying you just be out
No,
here
but I'm
trying to
talking
fight
about there
people.
was teammates fighting though. You was talking about teammates fighting, and that's what I'm talking about. There was teammates fighting. It wasn't against another team. That was your teammates.
Yeah, but he trying to set all right promo. Two things can happen at the same time. Like he trying to put toughness in the team. I'm not gonna let my team get bullied, but he don't want to have a
Right, and
bully.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Right.
Yeah, but what I'm talking about is he don't want to have a bully on the team. He don't want a
Right.
dude to be on the team that's always.
No, I got you. I got you.
Yeah, and that's what Coach Fran Brown said to his guys. They were fighting, and he stopped practice. He said, "Look, if I want to see fights, I can go back to New Jersey, Brownsville, and I can stand there in the corner and see dudes fight. We out here to play football. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand you get aggression, but most time when people fight, they frustrated because they can't beat you. So since they can't beat you technique wise, now they want to fight. If you notice, most dudes, that's what they do.
Yeah,
they can't.
yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, so
And if you see most of the top end draft picks that get selected in the NFL, they don't be assholes. Them dudes
No,
be
they don't.
soft, nice guys. You know what I'm saying? So you
Right.
don't really
Yeah.
get that from this new and age guys of assholes.
yeah,
Yeah, some of them guys will deceive you, bro. Like when you see him on the field, like, man, that dude's a beast. And then when you see him at the NFL draft, he got them tight pants flooding. You be like, man, what this dude?
like Deebo Samuels. Deebo Samuels.
Hey, remember that the defensive tackle me and you was talking about? Remember when he ran up there? You like, man, that's a defensive tackle.
Yeah,
I forgot what suit he had on, but I was like, see, when they got the pads on,
That
like
Alabama offensive tackle. What's
oh
brother's
yeah,
name?
him too, yeah.
I'm like, bro, this dude sweet as hell.
I know a lot of like that dude with Clemson that play for Miami right now. He was a little different.
Right.
Wilkerson, I think his name. He doing all them splits and stuff out there on the field, like twerking and
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
like that. What you doing? So it's like it's a line with both sides. Like you can't be too friendly doing too much of this. Then you can't be too cause you make people feel uncomfortable. Like I don't want to
Right.
be in the shower with you if you out here twerking and doing splits. I don't want to be in the shower with you. And then like
Hey.
I don't want to ride next to you on the bus if you trying to Deebo me either. Like I don't want that either. So
Don't drop the soap.
yeah, so we probably gonna end up fighting if you talking. Like I had a dude at cause I was behind him, like on the depth chart, and he was first string, I was second string. He was from Louisville, and he was like 250, and I know I was about 212, and but he kept messing up on the play. And I kept doing it right. And the coach kept saying, put the freshman in there. He going to do it right. He going to blow it up. So I kept going in there. And dude kind of get mad with me because he feel like I was about to take his spot. So, like, at our school, we weren't luxury. So we had to have our own little tissue or whatever. And the dude tried to steal my tissue. I'm like, dude, what you think? You trying to punk me? But he wanted me to fight him. He wanted me to fight him so I get in trouble. So now it messes up my chances to be able to take his spot on the field. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was his whole thing to try to get me into a fight so I can get in trouble. I like this dude trying to get me to fight him because he knew I'm about to take his spot. I'm like, I ain't stupid, bro. You ain't finna get me in punishment or whatever, however they want to do it, and get me in the doghouse with the coaches.
Right.
Because you trying to fight me over some tissue. But
That's
that's the thing about it, man. Like, where all these cats is coming here, that's one thing I'm noticing. I'm looking at their demeanor, and you remember that cornerback that we had that you was high on promo, the dude that didn't get a scholarship here from IMG,
Yeah.
it's Israel or something like that.
Israel Solomon.
Yeah, like I feel like that's the reason why he didn't get no scholarship. Cause think about it, he was always talking trash. Even when he got beat or whatever, he was always talking trash. So. As a corner, that's a good trait.
Good, bro. That's a good trait.
He not
But
even
he
on the
never-
team no more.
He ain't on
he's
team right now.
no, he's with Hawaii.
Nah, he
Nah,
not
he
on there
was
no
with
more.
Hawaii.
Huh?
He ain't with them no more.
He ain't with him no more. He in the transfer
what-
portal.
I gotta go pull up his stats and see what he did last year.
He
Because
ain't
the
do
dude
nothing.
was good. Dude was good,
Yo,
bro.
Yeah, but sometimes your mouth overplay your ability.
I think like we started to get rid of like a lot of rotational players that really can't do nothing on any other team. You know what I'm saying? Like that needs to go to a D2 school to like really get their name out there. Like we had a lot of those last year that like really just took up space. That was kind of on special teams and stuff like that. But we really have an overall team that can really be rotational and really make an impact on the team now.
Right.
Y'all tell me this. Have y'all seen the linebacker from Jacksonville State? I haven't seen him, or Jack State or whatever. That red and white team.
Reggie Hughes?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was Colorado. I think it was IG or Twitter. They actually made a whole video with him in it.
Oh yeah, because I was looking for him with the linebackers, and like I ain't been seeing him with the linebackers. I'm seeing Brown and all them boys.
He in that video. He like after
Yeah.
that. Yeah, he in that video.
Like I seen this dude right here from Tennessee. I was like, okay, where's the guy from Jack?
He in that video for sure. You just got look. He in there. He was in there talking and everything.
Hey, salute. YFG, salute. But hey, y'all, let me jump off, man. I'm finna go get my tooth worked on.
All right.
And I'll see y'all. I might be on here later on tonight.
All right.
Hey, he looked the thing tonight, man.
All right, folks.